Our energy and passion is a well full of unreturnable gold of unknown depth. If this were life, we do best to spend wisely, just in case the depths were shallow. But it's a game, so dig deep and spend every piece just in case the depths are infinite. The regret of burning out early pales in comparison to having a lot left in the tank in the end.
What's up? Hey, how you guys doing today, man? Hey, we're here on, I think it's Wednesday. I get a little confused Wednesday, whatever days, because of us going every day. I kind of like that. It all blends together. But I do know that Tuesdays and Thursdays are the easiest. And I see some eyes in the crowd when I'm speaking to everyone. They're like, dude, this is like nothing. Yeah, practices are nothing compared to our workouts, man. But we do want to step up the practices. The only way that we can do that, though, is if everyone understands stuff. All right. Instead of me talking about stuff, I want us to just be like in college, they would be like 2-on-1 break, and we would just start doing it, and we would do it for like a very, very hard 7 to 10 minutes. But for you guys, I'm like 2-on-1 break is this, and if I just said it, you guys would say what? So I sit you guys down and I explain it, and we do demonstrations. And after 9 minutes, we go, okay, now do it. And it's like we have 1 minute to do it. All right. So the faster that we can understand stuff, the better that it'll be. But the more time that passes by, our team practices will get more fluid and faster. The better plays that we get, of course, that will also improve it. So prove that you're one of the better players to understand stuff as fast as you possibly can. Act like there's like a gun to your head, but like the gun is only filled with like maybe like some like dirty water or something like that. All right. So it's not like the end of the world, but it is something. Okay. What's up, Connor Rush? I see ya. Noah Masseth, what's going on, man? Gavin Witt, yo. Finn Kaufman. All right. Let's start with very, very first thing. Got to start off with. Oh man, I gotta start off with this. Okay. This is my favorite one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, it's my top 3 movies of all time. I have to start here. I just have to. I have to give it props. All right, my favorite movie of all time is Groundhog Day. My it's funny, it's unique, it's deep, thoughtful, whatever. That's not a basketball movie though. All right, then I think that the best movie of all time is Shawshank Redemption. That movie's great. But my third favorite movie is this one, and it's my favorite sports movie, even above White Man Can't Jump, which is extraordinary. I might even say White Man Can't Jump or Rudy those are like the 2 best sports movies of all time. This one may not be the best sports movie of all time, but it is definitely my favorite by far, and that movie is Above the Rim. All right. Now, if you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. This is the 12th grade movie of the month. So if you aren't in 12th grade, please ask your parents if you can watch this movie. It definitely has violence. It definitely has bad words in it. I don't think it has sexual stuff in it. I don't really remember. I doubt it. All right. But this movie's dope. All right. Not like the drug. It's like cool. Okay. All right. Basically, the guy on the right there, Dwayne, is his real name. I forgot what his name was in the movie, but whatever. What was his name in the movie? Who cares? All right, but he is like a high school basketball player that's looking to get recruited by some people, but he's kind of cocky with it. I actually stole his like going between the leg thing constantly in high school because he would always do it like 8 times on one play, go between the legs. It was very, very bad basketball, but the basketball play in this movie is very real. I mean, it's cool. I like it. And then this guy right here is the guy that used to play in town. Now he's like, I guess, like a security guard, right? And I think he like starts to like date his mom. So he like does not like that at all. But all his friends get together and start up a summer league team. And the leading summer league team is this team full of this team full of guys that are led by the lead gang member in town. All right. Now the gang member in town is his brother, but it's also Tupac Shakur. All right. It's the old guy right there's brother. All right. And Tupac is in this movie. He does a great, amazing job. All right. Bernie Mac is in this movie as a homeless person that just wants bunks. All right. Like Marlon Wayne's in this movie. He's hilarious. I mean, this movie is just so dope. It includes like a lot of street life stuff, but also just like this guy's trying to like make it to get a college scholarship, and it's like how he does it. And his coach tries to help him out, but he's torn in between like the street lifestyle and the real lifestyle. One of his best friends in like the opening scene gets killed basically or dies. In a very strange way, but you have to watch the movie to see it. But yeah, Above the Rim, man. Stars out of 50. Oh, let me think. I'll give it a very conservative 51 stars. All right, 51 out of 50 stars. This movie definitely deserves that. All right, if I bounce the ball and behind the 3-point line off the ground, is it a 3 or 2-pointer? It is a 3-pointer, but yeah, pretty tough to do. Yeah, and I think that's the rule. I think that the rules are a little bit iffy because if you throw the ball up, like let's say from full court, and then it airballs and it bounces and hits the floor while time runs out, they don't count it, I think. I think. And then if it bounces in, they don't count it. So I don't know if they would count that as a 3R2. That would be a good thing to look up on Google. I'm not really sure. It might be where it touched. Because if it touched out of bounds, obviously that's out of bounds. So the touch matters. I don't know. If it banks, it hits the backboard. The backboard is not part of the things. Yeah, if it hits someone's hand, yeah, I'm not really sure what they would say, but I would guess it would still be a 3-pointer. That's my guess. But I do know that you probably can't bounce it on a free throw, so that would be a violation as well. So maybe it's like that, the free throw and out of bounds. So if that's it, if that's the case, I would say then it's a 2-pointer. No one's ever really done it, so maybe you could be the first to find out. All right, my mom says Groundhog Day sucks. Your mom is wrong. She's so wrong. No, it is such it's such a niche movie. The movie, like, it plays over and over and over and over again. It's super annoying. So it's kind of like Rick and Morty. Like, if you would just watch it on the surface, it's a dumb thing that says fart jokes, right? But this movie's deep, and I thought it was pretty deep. And then I started looking at all the behind the scenes stuff, and sure enough, the director said it too. Yeah, we're talking about Groundhog Day now, and he's like, all these Zen Buddhist people wrote him, all these other deep philosophical religious people wrote him and said, you must be a subscriber to our religion, to our way of thinking, all this kind of stuff, because it says the potential of every moment, and it's a deep, deep movie like that. And the director was like, I never thought people would see it that deeply, and that's how I see it. So I think to me it just means something on a deeper level, more than just the movie itself. And I can see how the movie would be very annoying. I can't imagine it. That's why I say it's not the best movie ever. It's just my favorite. I can't imagine many people liking it, but it has a huge cult following. But anyway, with that said, Above the Rim, watch this movie. That's all I can say. If your parents allow you, watch the movie. Anyways, that was one story. Now we're on to the next story.
You'll need help, and you will get help from an array of people throughout your life. But in the end, you are responsible for your own well-being and owe it to yourself to make decisions that will empower you and will help you improve yourself and your life.
All right. So real quick, let's break that down. All right. So you'll need help. All right. That's right there is a crucial enough point just to be the entire story. She texted you and said she didn't say that I promised she did. That's hilarious. So yes, you will need help, and what you're trying to do. Anywhere in life. I mean, you've already had help, but you're going to need help to get to the higher level. And you can't just think about it like, oh, no, I got this. I can do it by myself. I don't need anybody, especially when you're mad because someone doesn't offer you the help that you think that you need, right? And so don't get caught up like that. It's crucial to ask for help from certain people, all right? Don't be such a stubborn human being that you don't request the help to get to a higher level. It's like trying to, hang Christmas lights without a ladder. It's possible, but why even try to go down that road or down that fall? I mean, you don't need to die. I mean, yeah, you can maybe do it, but take the help. And let's say that you're walking fine. You don't need crutches, right? And you're racing against everyone else. But if someone offers you crutches, take them and use them against everyone else. Might as well, right? That's how the basketball players were in college. We all had to do study hall. And some people would use the study hall, but if they were smarter, they would be like, whatever. and they would just chill in study hall because it's just like a mandatory like hour, and they were like just putting in their hour. They were like rolling their eyes. They're like, I got this class. Why do I have to be here? But the smartest guys of them all would still have a tutor, and they would still use the tutor, and they would get even further ahead. So the dumb people use the study hall and the tutors, and the smartest people use the study hall and the tutors. But those like who were like smart enough to pass their class without the tutors and were like whatever, they didn't use them, and they wound up getting like B's, maybe A's. The smartest of us use it even though we don't even need it. So yes, you will need help. And you will get help from an array of people throughout your life. So watch them. It might be your friends, might be your parents, might be like your enemies. Your enemies might help you just by pushing you harder. All right. So like the hardest times might be helping you as well. All right. But in the end, you are responsible for your own well-being. You are responsible for your own well-being, because like no matter what they tell you, no matter how they help you, it's up to you in the end. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? I have people basically running away from our workouts. All right, people texting me a lot. I won't say who, but there's several people asking me. So, which one are we doing first? The conditioning or the basketball? I mean, what they're saying is, what time can I come to avoid the hard stuff? That's what they're trying to say. And I know it. They don't want the hard stuff. People are going to avoid the hard stuff with all their heart. All right. And this brings me back to Ian Salmon. He's our all-time leading person in attendance with 1,331 events. I moved into his pool house during the pandemic because I was like, I'm not paying rent. And our exchange was that I would give him free workouts, free private sessions. After a month, he was like super excited the whole time because he wants to go to the NBA. After a month of all the workouts every single day, this dude was avoiding me like the plague. First, he'd be like in like my little section out there in the pool house, hanging out, like whatever. After a while, this dude was sneaking off, avoiding workouts because I was right there. And I was like, yo, it's 6 o'clock, let's go. And where is he? He was hiding. If that was his only route to make the NBA, he was running from it. And same with you guys. You'll do the same thing. Trust me, at some point in time, you will be like, I can't do it. You'll be trying to avoid me, trying to avoid like watching the show, trying to avoid everything. And the only way, if you're in our program, the only way that you cannot make the NBA is by purposely not doing this stuff. By purposely not doing our stuff. By going, okay, I have the time, I could have been there, I'm just not going to do it. Give me some kind of excuse. I had homework, I had this, whatever you have. We're putting you on the right path. Every single second that you don't do what the book tells you to do, every single workout that you miss, that's on you. All right, and you might justify it by saying, oh, I'm just missing this one thing. That was maybe the thing that would have got you there. All right, because yeah, you probably aren't a home run case for the NBA. You don't have very much room for error. If you make it, it's going to be by the hair of your chinny chin. And that little hair, how much do you think that you're gonna make it by? You're gonna make it by like a mile, like Shaq, and have all this room for error? No, if you make it, it'll be by this much. That might be 10 practices. 10 practices less, you didn't make it. That might be 5 hours of homework that you could have posted. And you missed it by that much. And are you willing to miss it by that much? Are you willing to go down the history of yourself and say, I was that close to the NBA if I had only done this thing that this dude, John Sanders, was begging me to do. And I was like avoiding him. So yes, people will help you. But in the end, it's your responsibility for your own well-being. And you owe it to yourself to make decisions that will empower you and will help you improve yourself and your life. All right, so make sure you guys do that. I am no longer giving coins for homework, but for the person who shows the most leadership this month. I like that. You guys heard it. You guys heard it here. Derek Valdez says he's giving a coin to the person who shows the most leadership for this month. I asked a very interesting question last practice. I didn't ask a question, actually. I told them to do something. I said, go out there all together, put the leader on the free throw line, and put everyone else at half court. That's all I said. And I said, oh, let's go. And the leader right now should be saying something. You know what happened? All 14 kids ran out there, and Jake Aarons said, let's go, and started talking. Not one other person. I didn't say who the leader was. I just left it up to chance. Whatever. Jake Aaron spoke up, stood right on the free throw line. No one tried to stand there. It would have been awesome if everyone tried to stand there and then we had to form a circle. Right? If everyone started screaming, right? And even Declan's dad was like, I told Declan to say that he's the leader. And Declan was like, no. That's how everyone is now. He's a first grader, but you guys are bigger. All right? Be a leader. Anyone can be a leader out there. And the fact that you missed your chance that last practice says a lot. Now, Connor wasn't there, but you all, the rest of you guys were. All right, moving on. We got let's go with our homework for the day to see who's posting some leadership stuff right now. All right, we got Connor starting us off with the game shots, dunking on a shorter rim. Might have to check that out in a second. All right, we got Noah Masseth's jump ropes. Your jump ropes are getting better. Gavin's jump ropes are getting better too. Great job with that. Noah doing the ball spins. Jake Aarons has not posted. I think Jake gave up. Was Jake your person, Connor Rush? Because I'm pretty sure he's not posting right now. I think... Man, maybe you should have chosen Noah Masseth, or maybe you got to text more. I don't know. Jake Aarons, I believe, has given up. He posted for like a few seconds or so, maybe like for 5 days. But let's check out Connor's dunks real quick. All right, let's see how well Connor's trying to dunk here. Is this him is he gonna be flying through anytime soon here? Or is he just setting up the camera? Wait, is this no one dunking? Is Connor invisible dunking? Oh, there he goes. Okay, sweeping up first. All right, let's fast forward. Oh, that's not even running. What is this? That is jogging in. Raise the rim and run faster. Okay, wait, maybe he's gonna raise it right now. Okay. He's gonna raise it. Sorry about that. He's gonna raise it. Is that my car driving by you? Your neighbor has my exact car? Wait, I've been to your house before. With my car. Did your neighbor copy off me? That's so weird. Anyway, yeah, Connor, you need to run it a lot faster, man. But he did do it for a while here. If I fast forward like six minutes, oh, he took off the shirt. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got here. Just you gotta sprint in, man. I've been texting him. He said he's been doing it but not posting. Tell him to post. All right, that's decent. Kind of got to work on the size, but he's working on them right here, so great job, sir. All right, let's go with the elementary school stuff. We got wall floor tap dribbles. All right, that's going in between our legs, tap, while we touch the wall, and then we come off it, go on both ways. Double team step through, that's a great job. Oh, man, trying to get through a double team. Again, this is stuff that we're not doing on Thursday because it's our elementary. We're only doing it in the middle school stuff for right now. Then play with key points, scale and hype. We try to do 2 of our plays, poly and pyramid. It didn't really go that well, but we did introduce it to you guys. So that's a great first step. All right, 49 seconds down by 3 with free throws and 5-on-5 winners run. All right, and then after that, let's go to our middle school stuff. This is the stuff that we will be doing. All right, we have the Mono Ginobili layup. That's coming across the lane, going down the middle, faking it, hiding it, and scoring on the opposite side. All right, handoff to 2 shots, practicing our handoff, which our play is 180 for this. Our handoff play is 180. When we dribble at the person on the wing because they're not open, we jump stop, they fake back door, then come up for the handoff. We're gonna get up shots from that, going shoulder to shoulder, coming up for a shot, and then the person that screen, he rolls open, and an extra person passes him a shot. All right, and we just try to get really good at that. Then side and right are 2 more plays that we're gonna work on. Side is the back door. Right is when our low post flashes to the high post. We pass it into him. Then he looks to the opposite side with the ball toward his knee, and then makes a backdoor pass to the wing cutting. 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws. I would say if there was 2 seconds left, you're down by 3 with free throws, you would need to make one, miss one. All right, and if you make it, everyone crashes because now you're down by 2 with 1 free throw. If you miss the first one, now you got to make it and crash almost everyone except for like a shooter. That shooter can actually be the free throw shooter, so everyone else can crash. And if you crash and get the rebound, pass it back out rather than dribble back out. Threes have lost all meaning in my life unless they are in game. Did you just ignore my 13 deep threes in a row, John? Oh, you posted 13 deep threes in a row? That's decent. But someone making a floater is always impressive. Threes are the name of the game these days, man. 5-on-6 press break. That's us practicing a press break with all odds against us. And then for the last one is our high school stuff that we're not doing tomorrow, but we're going to talk about it here as our 2-on-1 break. It's what we did last practice. Flares, baseline out of bounds defense, 5-second count extension, 49 seconds down by 3, then 5-on-5 oldest versus youngest. Oh, we did that 2 practices ago. Sorry about that. All right. Moving on, we got our tournament this weekend. I'm going to invite the 9th graders to play as well. Not the ones playing in season, but like Austin and Lucas and maybe Rohit if he wants to play. Those 3 can play because we're playing against some good 8th grade teams too. 7th and 8th grade teams. So you guys can join us. The further that those players get ahead by March, the better our high school team is going to be. I know that they don't want to show up right now because the young kids are there, but they've got to show up, man. Rohit is playing, so that's okay. But Lucas and Austin, we got to get them coming. So have them show up if you guys can. I'll text them, and we want them to play in the games this weekend. Just so when you guys come back, all the high schoolers come back, and you guys are just now learning the plays, I want Lucas to be like ahead of you guys, so he doesn't struggle to try to keep up to you guys. If he starts off with a head start, I want it to be like that. That sounds like something that someone can't shoot would say. When is the tournament? You might not be able to play, man. You might be too good, but it's on Saturday. We won't know our times until Friday. But go ahead and plan on not playing. But I'll tell everyone, and I'll allow anyone to play. All right, and I'm down with that. But I'm not sure if CHSA rules will allow you to play. I'm not sure how they want to play it. It might be a team-by-team thing. So maybe ask your coach, or maybe if you don't want to tell them, don't tell them. I'll take it. If there's no sense. I mean, it's never bad to play extra games. That's what I always say. All right, let's move on. We got our trivia next. And for our trivia question today, we have, I need some trivia music. All right, trivia. Here we go, trivia time, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. All right, who was the youngest NBA player to win the MVP award? I could have named this one. It's pretty cool actually, because think about it, man. Like a rookie coming in back in the day was like 23 years old, 22 years old, right? And like nowadays with all these young guys coming in at 18 and they become so good so fast, they have a chance to win the MVP award earlier. So yes, who was the youngest NBA player to win the MVP award? Magic Johnson, he won the Finals MVP award, his rookie year, and I'm not sure who else has done that. But yes, so let's see. There's the answer right there, and it is D Rose. Who's the first person posted? Finn Kaufman. That was so easy. Yes. S. Rose, I don't know about that, but no. Finn Kaufman got the right answer first. That is the answer. Did you look it up, Connor Rush? Or did you happen to know that one? You answered pretty fast on that one. But you always answer right behind Finn Kaufman. And when Finn's not here, you're not here. So it doesn't really work out for you. But yes, D. Rose, the youngest MVP. And at the age of 22. 22, man. I'm like 24. Isn't that crazy? 2 years younger than I am. Oh, wait. I'm 40. I'm 50. 60. Black don't crack. I don't care. At the age of 22, the Bulls point guard won the MVP award after averaging 25 points, 7.7 assists, and 4.1 rebounds per game. His stats weren't even as good as Ja Morant's this year, so maybe Ja can get it. He led Chicago to a 62-20 record and a number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's amazing. All right. What can you beat me in? Connor, you can't beat me in trivia also, huh? Who would win in a one-on-one game between Finn Kaufman and Connor Rush? They're both 9th graders. Finn is obviously stronger. It would be a good game. That's all that I can say. I would say if you guys were facing me one-on-one, who could I beat easier? I could beat Connor easier because I just go straight through you. Finn would actually do something. Who could score against me easier? Connor could score against me easier. But he still can't score against me. Neither one of you guys can. So I don't know. I don't know. All right. Maybe we'll find out when we go to Oakland. I'll set up a little practice, and maybe we can go to St. Mary's. I can bring you guys there. You guys can practice can play on that big court. Besides Dreidel spinning contest, why would you say that? Wow, put a coin on it, Connor. All right, let's move on to the. Let's go with the picture of the day. Picture of the day is all the top teams. Who are the top teams in the NBA right now? We got the Suns, we got the Warriors, you got the Grizzlies now. The Grizzlies. I remember back when the Grizzlies first beat the Lakers, they were like, the Lakers lost to the Grizzlies? The Grizzlies? And now they have the same team, and everyone's going, the Grizzlies are the best team in the NBA. Like, they're the same people. You guys realize that, right? So all that means is that basketball is a game of streaks. All right? So the Lakers should be in the conversation. That's all I'm saying. They might turn it on. But anyways, yes. And realistically, it's the Suns, the Warriors, the Jazz, the Nets, the Bucks, and the Grizzlies. Would you really put the Grizzlies up there? Or would you put the Chicago Bulls above them? That's 7 teams. But no one's counting the Grizzlies. I don't think anyone's counting the Bulls. But the Bulls, man, when they got together last year, it was COVID that hit them that made them mess up. They were on fire. They got all these new trades. I was like, who do they have? They have 5 All-Stars on their team, and no one gave them any credit. I think that the Bulls can go far, man. And just because they're winning right now, people should have noticed them before. Obviously the Warriors pretty good. Suns are okay, but they lack in several ways. The Bucks won it all last year, so I can't really doubt them, right? The Nets being a super team, but not having that many role players is tough, right? But they could always get on fire in the playoffs. And they said that Kyrie might be able to come back with just paying a fine every time he plays for local games. Oh, that might be something, all right? And again, the Utah Jazz, I can't imagine them winning it. So what I say is, if it's not my Lakers, I'm gonna go with the Warriors. I said it. I'm going with the Warriors. You put 3, I'll put 6. You put 5, I'll put 10. Anyways, let me know what you guys will think will win, or who your top 5 teams are, top 3 teams are. Whoever you think has a chance, list them in the comment section, because I think all 7 of those teams, the Grizzlies don't have a chance. The Lakers have more of a chance than the Grizzlies, which is crazy. I can't see the Grizzlies winning it. I just can't. I can't even imagine the Utah Jazz winning it. I don't care how many games that they win in a row. I just can't imagine it. All right, but I couldn't imagine the Bucks really going that far either, and they won the whole thing last year. Or the Suns. So who knows? Let's finish it off with our quote of the day. We got, lost time is never found again. All right. See you later, Connor Rush. All right. Lost time is never found again. All right. Benjamin Franklin. This dude's inventing stuff left and right, or stealing stuff, whatever he did. Is that the guy who stole it? No, Thomas Edison was a stealer. Benjamin Franklin actually did stuff. But lost time is never found again. If you guys back out of doing these things, like not showing up to practice on time, you missed it. There is no retrieving that. You lost. All right? Now, I'm not telling you to stop right then and there, but I'm telling you that it meant that much. All right? If you sleep in one morning, you lost that morning. You can't get back time. There's a great quote that says that procrastination is the thief of time. It robs you of your time. So don't let it go that easily. Don't let it disappear from your hand, like up in that picture right there. Lost time is never found again. So love the time that you have. This is our quote of the day for tomorrow. Since it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Lost time is never found again. So I guess it's lost times, never found again. That must be how I worded it. I'm so tricky with the word of the day things. Everybody steals something from someone that they do. Anyways, you guys, that's my time. Don't forget that the quote of the day is lost time is never found again. Don't forget to sign up for our our tournament this weekend. All right, super hyped about our first our first tournament this weekend, the MLK tournament. And I think, for the elementary, I found out you guys in July, late July, are going to Arizona. That is your one trip. I will start hyping that up so you guys can focus on that one trip. Arizona is an amazing place. We stay in a huge place with this like Jordan court on it. It's dope. And hopefully I can get that place again. It was like a big fortress mansion. It was crazy. And we can all stay there together. The tournament's great under a huge facility with a lot of courts a lot of like court floors on one huge like arena. It's awesome. Anyways, you guys, that's my time. I'll see y'all later. If you're coming to practice tonight, I will see you then. All right, cue my music and I'm out. And don't forget, watch above the rim, yo. All right, y'all. Peace, everybody.